Hey everybody, my name's Joe.
I'm also Joe.
Welcome back to SNES is Life. Today we're going to be playing Super Metroid. Joey's first experience with any Metroid game.
Is that Ridley?
Yes, that would be Samus fighting Ridley. And you can see on the top is the Claw of Kraid, which is the big dragon type dude. So, stupid monkey fucking right. That's right, monkey. How the hell are you? Yeah, so Super Metroid, I think the only experience you may have had with it, other than seeing it on like maybe YouTube videos or other
I played
streamers.
it for like 5 seconds.
Did you?
To a minute in a room that you were stuck in on Dread.
Oh, yeah, vastly different feel. One of my favorites. Ooh, hot take, monkey. It is not my favorite Metroid. I know a lot of people are like, best one is Super Metroid, but I'll argue that. Anyway, cover art, pretty sweet.
Honestly, I've seen a lot of art for Metroid that arguably just looks way cooler.
Well, I mean, this was...
To be fair, yeah, now it's a very popularized game.
Right.
They have very professional...
I mean, they had professionals back
graphic
then, but
artists and a lot of people that do fan art.
It has just changed so much in 30 years. This game came out in 94. Like...
I am a little curious. Why does he have a six-pack?
Ridley?
Yeah.
I don't know, because he's a pimp.
Ridley's a dragon.
I mean, and also, he has a weird, like, pterodactyl head. And some big bladed fucking tail. Don't ask
Ridley's
questions.
a dragon.
He's an alien. It's an alien, bro. Oh, not the best for sure. Anyway, I think the art's still pretty cool. Like, in 1994, this stood out. It was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Look, and there's a giant pterodactyl thing getting shot at by a dude with a gun. And the thing is, this was technically the third Metroid game. So there's Metroid on the Nintendo, which is awful. Don't ever play it, in my opinion. Then there was Samus Returns, Metroid 2, on the Game Boy, which actually I think I have, which got remade for the 3DS. And the 3DS version is definitely worth playing. The Game Boy version, not so much. And then there's Super Metroid. So, this is Super Metroid. Let's have a quick glance at the back of the box. Take on Legion of Space Pirates. There's no pirate theme here. It's just aliens that are space pirates. But 24 megabytes of action, the toughest Metroid clash yet. I'd argue that. I feel very much like Metroid 2 on the Game Boy is way fucking harder. You have much new memory, or weapons and beams and blasts and kabooms and all that shit. So top four corners, top left. I think that's the guy you fight in the spaceship. That's a boss there. Top right is just like your HUD or your pause menu. You can see like the power-ups you've earned and your upgrades. Bottom right is you swinging around with your grappling beam. Bottom left is you. This is the statue I think that accesses Kraid. Like you have to beat these certain area bosses to light up the eyeballs on the statue, and then I think it falls through the floor if I remember correctly. It has been a really, really long time, and actually, I've never beat Super Metroid myself. I have my physical cartridge in the other room, and I think I'm at Kraid, and then I kind of put it down and never went back to beat it, and I really ought to at some point. Because at this point, this is the only Metroid game I haven't beat. The 2D GOAT. Hello, Wizard of Zardoz. How are you this evening? Take a quick glance through the manual. This is one of the manuals that I love. It's a first-party Nintendo, which means there's a ton of artwork in it. It's very well laid out. Here's you get your story. So basically, Samus was hired to kill the space pirates first. She went in, killed the Metroids, killed Mother Brain. Metroid 2, they found out that Metroids are still alive. She goes in, kills all but a baby Metroid. And that's where this story picks up, is at the end of part 2. And that just kind of explains all that. Here's your controllers. You can change this layout. This layout is awful in my opinion, the starting layout. But you get your explanation on your start menus, screenshots to tell you how to utilize your map screen, how to look at your Samus HUD screen, how to save. There are save rooms. You get this nice little art piece of the planet Zetus. This is useless as a map other than just to be kind of pretty piece of artwork and tell you a little snippet about the different areas you're going to be in. This tells you about the Chozo statues, which is how Samus usually always gets her powers. and the different items you're going to end up with, opening doors. The Creatures of Zebes, there's artwork for all the enemies in this game, and it's fantastic. Like, there's Kraid, Spore Spawn, that's the... I don't think you fight him in the ship, do you? I think he's just kind of hanging out in one of the rooms. Crocomire, I forgot all about Crocomire. Ridley, of course. Squid Dude's the dude you fight on the ship. That's right. These are the space pirates. These like scyther looking things from Pokemon, right? And then of course you have the infamous Metroid itself. So that's the manual. It's a good manual. If you have Super Metroid, get a manual because I love the Nintendo first party. They put all that artwork in there. It's just really nice. That statue is how to access the final area. Whatever. I was close. Something like that. Favorite non-RPG ever made. Okay. I mean, we're all allowed to like different things, and some of us make the mistake liking RPGs. You're allowed. Look, I don't mind RPGs like Fallout, but I mean, I think we've made it quite clear over the years that JRPGs are not our stuff. I like the chirping. Like an RPGs isn't a mistake. It's a horrible mistake. That is Metroid 3. Super Metroid.
So that's the one I didn't kill.
That would be the baby Metroid, yeah.
That's a good intro.
Dude, one of the things Metroid has always been amazing at is they always get just baller music. The music for all these games has always been so... I can't think of the word.
Good?
I mean, it's
memorable.
It's very good and it sets the tone. The ambient music just really gets you. I don't know. So what I prefer is I like to set shot to Y because that makes the most sense from every other Nintendo game you've ever played. And then I leave like dash as A. Yeah, that's it. That's all I change because that's all you really need. Atmospheric. Thank you, Monkey. That is the word I was looking for. More atmospheric than bangers, but it's so good. It's just enhancing everything. Right. That is exactly what I was trying to say. You guys nailed it.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Which is weird, because it's not like the Metroids were waging war on people, to my knowledge. Very spooky.
I've seen that fight.
Yeah, Mother Brain in the original, not terrifically difficult to kill. Nope, Samus just commits genocide. That is correct. Samus goes to a planet and wipes out a whole species of Metroid. SR3. So that was Metroid 2 right there. Except for the one larva which hatched and followed me like a child. Pop this egg, and it's all like, are you my mother? Snort. Just gives it to Einstein. Or Doc Brown. Samus! We have to save the Metroids. They produce 1.21 gigawatts. I wish they used SNES graphics, but used the Game Boy Color palette for that Metroid 2 scene. Yeah, it was a nice touch. Tiny things like that made the opening, so yes, it was. The attention to detail with the Metroid games has always been really high, and it's definitely appreciated. A distress signal! Exclamation point! Ah!
So this is where I brought the baby.
Yes. This is where you brought the baby. I like how the space station has a name that it references like 3 times in that story, and then it's just like Space Colony. So L and R will aim up and down at angles, and if you jump up and hold down, I think you can just shoot straight down. Yeah, or hold up. Beach, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome to Joey's first play of Super Metroid. I think the time you played it while I was stuck in the room. Well, you said Dread.
Yeah.
I feel like you also. Well, you at least watched me play Zero Mission on one of our 24-hour streams.
Yes.
Because I played all the way through Zero Mission. So there's where the baby was. So there's your opening screen right there. All the scientists are dead. How are you doing tonight, Beej? Welcome in. Any experience with Super Metroid? Is it your favorite game ever? Da baby! I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Ribs. That's a Ridley! See, it's more of a pterodactyl. He's all like, ah! Metroid 1, Samus commits genocide against the pirates. Metroid 2, Samus commits genocide against Metroids. Super Metroid, genocide against space pirates. Again, Metroid Fusion, genocide against the X. Noticing a theme? Good your way, Beach. Good to hear, good to hear. Metroid Samus commits genocide on the... No shit, Wizard. Never played this game in my life. Wow, you've never played it? I'm shocked, Beach. I feel like everyone's played this game, because it's a lot of people's favorites. There's a running theme in the Metroid games, too. Constant self-destruct timers. Yeah,
Are you
Monkey.
supposed to beat Ridley right there?
No. You're supposed to not die. Well, you should play through it. Yeah, the Steam doesn't actually do damage, it just knocks you around. Hey, you remember that SOS game we played? Oh, you're not gonna make it. Look out, Jim. Oh, shit. He's gonna die at the intro. That would be amazing if you died in the intro. Did you press up?
Yeah.
Alright, you made it out. I usually play this game every year or 2. Right on. Like I said, I've never actually finished it. I think I'm at Kraid, and that's kind of where I stopped on my cartridge. And it's Zebus. Is it Zebes or Zebus? I've always said Zebus. And in reference to genocide on the player, Wiz, yeah, very much. I can't even count the number of times I died playing through Dread. Like, first off, I've always been shit at countering, and so every time an enemy touched me, I died. I think I only ever countered an enemy like 2 or 3 times. It was awful. And now begins your exploration. Because really, Metroid is significantly more an exploration game than an action game. I think. That's how I view it. You don't have your ball ability yet. But you know the ball ability exists, huh?
I do.
You were like, can I turn into a ball? Not quite. So red doors need rockets to open.
So I want that door first.
Blue door.
Never mind.
I assume that Wizard and Monkey, I assume you guys have finished Dread, right? I mean, Monkey, I think you were talking to me about Dread while I was playing through it, and you had finished it way before me. What was your guys' take on Dread? Is it the best Metroid game ever?
I'm guessing these are here because it would hurt me to fall all the way down.
Actually, no. The only fall damage you take in this game is if you fall in lava or if you're in a room with like extreme cold.
I wouldn't call that fall damage.
Well, no, not. So this
Wait,
was
is that's no longer a blue door?
no. So that is where you might not recognize it, but from the opening cutscene, that's where you killed Mother Brain
Ah.
in the first game. Like that was the exit from Mother Brain. So now you're going backwards through essentially what you played in Metroid 1. Yep, finished it. What'd you think, Monkey? Was it the best, or was it just an excellent addition? Boom, 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 boom. So this is basically where you started in Metroid 1.
Ball. I got the ball ability.
You got balls, son! Whee!
Cool. Okay.
And you're off and running. So what is your experience with Samus, at least? Like, you've played Smash Brothers.
I mean, that's it.
That's it.
How do I do ball?
You just press down twice.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's the entire experience I have with
So shoot it,
Samus or
and then power up
any Metroid. Samus or Samus.
Right on. So I have Metroid Prime in the other room on GameCube, which is the one for the. I mean, GameCube, they turned Metroid into an FPS, and I have not played more than maybe 10 minutes of it, basically just to make sure the damn game worked when I bought it. And I don't know. I know Metroid Prime is a game that I think really divides the community. You either love Metroid Prime or you hate it. It takes 5 missiles to knock a red door open.
Awful.
It is. It is one of the things they improved in later games. They're like, all right, 1 missile's enough. But the thing is, like, once you have access to the missiles,
Is that bad?
it doesn't actually do anything, I don't think. The missiles drop pretty frequently. Like, you're never really shy on the missile front. And the one thing that the Metroid games do is you can just sit and farm an enemy to get more.
Gotcha. So that's an unnecessary room.
What's that?
That room.
No, it gave you more missiles.
Yeah, but I just used all of them to get in there.
Yes, but that increased your missile capacity. So now you when you first got it, you could hold 5 missiles. Now you can hold 10.
Gotcha. This is just this room.
I remember swearing off Metroid after they said they were turning it into an FPS. I thought it was a terrible idea. I ate those words when I played Prime. Well, I'm glad you think you ate those words. I played it for like 20 minutes, and I'm not sure how I felt about it afterwards. I obviously haven't gone back to beat it. But one day, maybe I'll get back to it. Space Pirates! See? They just drop missiles like crazy.
Ah.
But it's weird, they are just mantis men. Congratulations, war heroes. I've got good news and bad news. If you were here to get injected with praying mantis DNA, that test has been canceled. Good news, you get to fight an army of mantis men. God, I love that game.
I actually was doing a bunch of community made co-op levels with Matt the other day.
Yeah.
And some of the community levels are really easy baby levels. Like, playing the Portal games is more difficult.
Yeah.
And then we played one that used a gel that was going to be in the game.
And was not.
And was canceled. And, oh my god.
Yeah, jumping is a little clunky.
It's really difficult to choose between the jump and the normal jump that I want it to do.
Yeah, so the jump you usually do when you want distance. If you want control, you jump first and then hold your D-pad button.
Yeah, I've gathered. Anyway, so
It takes time. Joey doing a bunch of community serve games. Joey's not doing community service yet.
I've done plenty of service.
Joey is an Eagle Scout. He has done plenty of community service.
I'm not currently
this
doing
is true.
community service. No, but the gel is. It looks exactly like the moon gel
Okay.
because they didn't have time to give it a texture.
Sure.
And when it splashes on you, it is the same. It's like the orange color that's the propulsion gel is when it hits your screen.
Okay. So that you can differentiate.
Well, it was so that the testers could differentiate.
Okay.
And we didn't know what it was. We didn't know that it existed. And so we spent forever in this map trying to figure out. Oh my god.
You'll get the hang of it eventually.
Anyway, we spent forever trying to figure out what this thing was, this gel. And we finally figured out that it's a reflection gel. If a laser hits
Hits
it,
it,
it acts like a mirror.
Okay.
But that's the only use it has.
So this is a map room.
Oh, okay.
So I think. So yeah, here's your general map of this first area, criteria.
I didn't get there.
Now, another thing to point out is this just gives you the base map. It does not show you any of the plethora of and secret rooms.
Gotcha.
The floaty jumps and lack of precision is the biggest issue. Yes it is, monkey. My problem with this game is that I played it as a kid, didn't understand it, never bothered to figure it out. And then as an adult, the first Metroid game I played was Zero Mission. And I played that all the way through. And then I came back to this and I was like, this game, it moves slow, the jumps are clunky, yeah, it's very floaty, difficult to control, you know, your shooting isn't as accurate. So yeah, I can acknowledge that the game is good, but it's just not up to par with, you know, you don't have your bombs yet. It's not up to the same level of awesome as the Game Boy Advance games, in my opinion. I mean, you have to give the Game Boy Advance was a 32-bit system, so there's that. But
Save room.
that's a save room, but you can save. Take the controls from Dread and put it in this, it would be the best.
So did that save already?
You have to jump in and hit up.
Oh.
Well, I thought you had to hit up. Down?
No, I think it already saved. I hit B.
Oh, did it go? No, did it go?
No?
Well, that's how it saves. What did you do? I mean, not that it really matters. We're on an emulator. We can just do save states. Oh, there it is. There.
I'd hit A. Yeah, see, I was expecting it to say something like save completed, but I'm so used to the select button being B for every Nintendo game. I can't hit him.
Yeah, you can't kill the brown bugs yet. Actually, I'm not even sure you can ever kill the brown bug. You do eventually get a freeze ray, and you can freeze the brown bug.
Okay, I can't get over there. Oh, wait, can I break that with missiles?
You have to hit it first. Yeah, this game, I don't know if you could give this, I mean 16-bit era, you couldn't give this game Metroid Dread controls. But you could have gave this game generally the same control ability that that Fusion and Zero Mission had. Like the wall grab would have been fantastic in this game.
My guess is this is where I get my bombs.
Yep. So your energy is your life, and those purple dots are life. So, like I said, the game's pretty good about keeping you filled up. And the 5 missiles to open a door is just dumb. I've never understood that.
Is this my bombs?
Bombs! Shaboom, shaboom, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. What? The door locked.
Oh, weird fish man. Yeah.
It's a Chozo statue robot, whatever the hell it is. I probably should have had you save state before you came in this room, just in case. Missile his ass.
You can still hit me?
I'm not dead yet.
I thought he was dead.
Oh,
He did the animation like he was dead.
you're gonna die.
How do I dodge that attack? I don't.
Death number 1. The Metroid games are also... I mean, they keep your inventory full, but they're pretty unforgiving. Like, they will kill the shit out of you. Dread being one of the worst examples. Like, I don't think I ever died to anything in Dread that wasn't an Emmy, almost. Like, I had to really be having a rough go to have died outside of an Emmy. But pretty much every Emmy killed me a number of times. Bikini Samus. Yeah, there's the Bikini Samus issue. That's another thing. So I think, in general, all of the Metroid games also have a... How about them jump controls? All the Metroids have a thing where the faster you beat it, the different the ending screens are. And the original Metroid showed Samus. They all show Samus with her suit off for the most part. The original showed her in like a blue outfit, and then eventually, if you did it really fast, you could see her in a bikini, which seemed a little sexist, I suppose, in the 80s. Also, though, the main character was a woman, which was saying something, so there's that. And then, I don't know if you've ever seen any fan art of Samus outside of her suit, like in her Zero suit.
Yeah.
They've turned her into a pinup, which also not entirely shocking, I guess. Emmy and the bosses. Yeah, I guess you should save state. I guess Kraid did kill me quite a few times before I figured out his pattern. So how's the job treating you, Monkey? Still having a good time? Yeah. I mean, that's... What did you do?
I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen.
What'd you do?
He walked just like to here, and all of my missiles went through.
You're getting a little jumpy with them.
I wasn't trying to save state. I was trying to
Switch your
switch to my
missiles
missile,
on,
but
yeah.
I was also jumping. How do you dodge that? What? That's a new ability.
Well, that means you're in phase 2. Oh, there you go. See, it is possible to dodge. It's just hard. Barf. So close to just... Go ahead. Just gonna brute force it and try.
No. I wasn't trying.
Oh, he's gonna get you again. Oh, he gets it. Good job. Only one death. See, and then it's like, here's all your life back. Shoot the glowy chest. You got that. Job's good. That's good. Anything else fun lately, Monkey? Wizard? Beej? You guys still in there? No? Probably not. Bouncing for a minute. You can't get hurt by your own bombs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were playing Vermintide earlier today, and I was playing the. We were playing on champion mode, so we can all hit each other.
Remember, you can go to that one room over on the left now. Going on a cruise next week. Sweet. Where are you going? In fact, actually, the bombs are one of the ways you get to secret areas. Like you'll go into a ball and you'll bomb, and it kind of pops yourself up in the air. And if you're really good about the timing, you can get quite high in the air with it. There was also a door down there. Whee.
Anyway, I was playing. What's her face? The Unchained one.
Alaska.
Flame Master. Is not where I wanted to do. A cruise?
A cruise.
In Alaska?
Well, I mean, it's summer. If you're gonna go cruising in Alaska, now would be the time to do it.
Yeah. But my character blows up everything because she's a flame witch. And so I was constantly blowing myself up.
Seattle to Alaska. Well, that sounds fun. Why do you keep rolling back? Bombs don't hurt you.
They should.
More missiles.
They should, if only because I'm used to it.
And another murder statue. I'm just messing. I think that first one's the only one that ever attacks you in the game. Oh, see? That's it. That's the game teaching you, oh, I can use the bomb to move myself and get into places. Like the Metroid games generally are structured so that you kind of learn how to play them as you go with each new like ability you get. So usually like, you know, it shows you these areas where you can't get under, and then it's like, here's Morph Ball, and you're like, oh, I can go back here now. It shows you red doors and bricks that you get and blow up, and you're like, oh, I have the bomb, now I can go back here. This Metroid is what started the whole backtracking genre. Like going backwards after you get new upgrades. And then Castlevania Symphony of the Night came out and did it. And that's what kind of coined the term Metroidvania. Because after that, all the Castlevanias after that took to that example.
Scroll. Thank you.
Yeah, the scrolling's not perfect.
I was afraid there was gonna be.
It is the Metroid of Metroidvania. It is what made the Metroid of Metroidvania. Too cautious. Boop. An E-tank. So you have 99 energy. Every E-tank gives you another 99 energy, basically. And it'll put like a purple bar above your energy so you know how much you have.
Over.
Yeah, it's not enough at the end. Like, hey, more space pirates. Missile him. One missile kills him.
Can you kill him without missiles?
I think you can kill him without missiles if you just like shoot him in the back or freeze him, but I don't think your P blaster right now can do it.
We're gonna move this way first. What does this do?
I mean, it just shits little dudes out. It's more of just a hassle than anything. You can actually just jump over it and ignore it entirely. I think really it's there so that if you're like low on energy or something, you can farm off the things that it spits out.
Ah.
It's an elevator to a new area. But you didn't go through that one rocket door over there. Just jump over. They don't even hurt you if you touch him. remember. I think it might have been Metroid Fusion. Or maybe it was Samus 2, the remake on the 3DS. Like, I was getting pretty far in it, and I was like, I had like 230 missiles. And like, if it's giving me that many missiles, I'm like, that doesn't bode very well for me. That it's like, you're gonna need this many.
So I have none of them lit up.
Right. No, they're all lit up right now. You break their eyeballs.
Okay.
So you got Ridley, Kraid on the left, the crocodile thing on the right, I think, and then the floaty head in the middle. So once you kill all 4 of those bosses, that accesses you to the final area.
So that's all this was.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have to jump over those.
No.
Thought I did.
They're just light bulbs.
Those guys are gonna be spawned back, aren't they?
Why do you keep shooting them? Get stuff.
Yeah.
So again, see, missiles and health. That's really what they're for. They're just farms.
Had to very specifically beat one.
You do. The controls on this game are not the tightest, in my opinion, which is one of my many issues with it. It's a different area, different music.
I like this music more than the other one.
Yeah.
Crabs.
Money, 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 money.
What is the rule? Everything evolves to crab?
Is it?
I think so. Crab is the ultimate evolutionary species.
I don't know. Pop a door. Go explore.
Just like alligators. Alligators have stopped evolving because
They don't need to.
yeah, they are perfect for their where they live.
See, now it's teaching you, like, oh, there are secret walls, obviously. Map room. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. I'm the map! And sharks, which have been around longer than trees.
And sharks. There are a few.
See, I don't know shit about evolution. I saw a thing the other day that said something like they think that Loch Ness is probably was a real dinosaur.
I mean, yeah, that's what, like, the Nessie is just a,
Trying to remember the
what are they
name.
called?
Potosaurus.
No,
Blastosaurus. Saurosaurus. Oh, the warp pipes. I hate the warp pipes.
it is a saurus, but it's one that goes in the water, and I can't remember the name. Plesiosaur.
Plesiosaur, Monkey said it right after you did. Right at the same time. There you go. I'm gonna save you some hassle. You are not gonna get across that.
Okay.
You're not able to get across that until you get your speed boost ability.
Anyway, sure, Nessie could be a plesiosaur. However, it wouldn't make sense for anyone else to have seen a plesiosaur at the time in which Nessie was created.
Yeah.
Unless somehow a full skeleton was unearthed.
Well, maybe someone discovered the skeleton. I don't know. When they hit it, doesn't the normal run make it? Can the normal run make that? I mean, you could go back and try it. I thought you needed the speed dash to get across it. I could be totally wrong. Oh yeah, those are your light bulbs in this area. Don't shoot them. Otherwise, you're jumping in the dark.
Gotcha. Hopefully it spawns back.
Whistle fill. That's it though, just to reload. I can't remember if there's any other particular reason to be here or not.
Am I streaming by myself Saturday and Sunday?
We should be back. We should be back Saturday afternoon.
I think I have to go that way. Unless I can...
So that means that's the Super Bomb logo. You know, go back up and see if you can just regular dash that floor up top.
It was here.
No. Once you missile a door, it turns blue. You don't have to ever missile it again.
Gotcha. That looks like a secret. That wall, secret wall.
I don't think so, but you can bomb it and find out. I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh no!
Why did it jump again?
I mean, arguably because you hit the button.
I was falling off. It shouldn't have jumped.
Yeah. See, I didn't think you could.
I mean, maybe if you were on the ball.
I mean,
but
I don't think it matters how on the ball you are. I don't think you have the speed to make the run.
Stupid.
My bad. You're going to the right now. To the right now, y'all. One clap. Boop, boop.
I don't like those.
I mean, there's a lot of enemies in this game that you're going to be like, I don't like those. What are you doing?
You can jump through that? Oh, that's foreground.
What's up?
Will those just respawn?
I mean, eventually, yeah. Like once you leave the area and come back.
Is that blow-upable?
I'm sure it is. Ah, so that's the speed dash ability. Once you get the speed dash and you're up to speed, you can like tear through those.
Okay.
So those things, I mean, you can do that. Or you can just, yeah, run and let them hit the ground. Yeah, they stick to the stealing at least. Like, they hop down a little, but they're not nearly as annoying as the flies. Those warp pipes are irritating as shit, though. Hey, look at you.
Probably not.
Those propane cans full, dude? Yeah. They're probably full. I feel heavy enough.
Ah,
Missile him!
yeah, you can shoot.
Well, you knocked his wing off.
That doesn't mean they get shooting privileges.
They beg to differ. Is this the plant boss? Are we at the plant boss? We are at the plant boss. Plantera. Hey, plant boss.
I don't like being in here with 12 health.
Well, you have your purple bar, remember? So you actually have another 100 health. Well, now you have 88. Like that. You just kind of have to bide your time until he opens up and then shoot him. Yeah, it's much easier to avoid if you stay like balled up down in a corner. And the particles are just so you can get more missiles in life. Hope you saved a save state. Did you save a save state before you came in?
I saved at a safe spot.
So you did hit the save room, yeah. So you're not that far off. The game's pretty good about that. There's usually a save room not terribly far from a boss. Monkey, you're gonna have to let me apologize because I can't. I know your real name and I can't remember what it is at the moment. But were you on? Did you do the show with Adam about Ratchet and Clank? Was that you? Save them.
I did save.
Well, you did save.
I did save.
It's important. Nope, not you. Okay.
I don't know that I like this
Yeah,
music.
Dan. That's what I thought it was Dan, and I thought the guy you had on the show for Ratchet and Clank was Daniel as well, which I guess it could have been, just because doesn't mean you can't know more than one person with the name Daniel, I guess.
This is a very boring boss.
Yeah, I mean it happens. Oh, that was the perfect opportunity to get a couple missiles in on him. He really biffed it. Yes, it is kind of a boring boss once you sort of figure out the pattern. That you can just kind of stuff yourself in a corner. The problem is when you run out of missiles and you have to like farm these little molecules for them. Was it D, Darian, I think? It was right on.
Are you...
Oh. So it's kind of like Legend of Zelda in that way, isn't it? When you get low on health and you're like, fucking shut up. You die.
Wait, I thought I had the purple.
No, you lost when you came in.
But it was still up there.
No, it was grayed out. It was slightly less purple.
Okay.
That's your red-green color blindness coming in. But now you know, farm your energy full before you go up there.
I mean, like, I saw that it was a less color, but I was like, oh, it probably just means it's lower on health. I did not realize that, no, that means you're dead.
Hey, that means you're dead.
I gathered.
There you go, now you're full. See how useful the missiles are?
Oh, I didn't go get my missile refill.
That's alright. You just have to be more cautious when you fight the boss and kill those molecule thingies. Or not waste your missiles. You're not supposed to miss.
Thanks.
Hey, I recommend not missing. Save state.
Whatever. I didn't mean to use...
A missile to kill it. There you go. Now you got the idea. And then every time he opens his eye, try and get 2 missile shots off. I know it's easier said than done. But that's pretty much all the strategy is for this dude, is just try to get 2 missile shots off and hope for the best. when you jump up, you gotta hit that shoot button twice real fast. Oh, you got robbed on that second one. Goober, no spore spawn skip. Look, Goob, I'm not a speedrunner. I've never
played the
game. And Joey's never played it. It's his first experience with it. Oh, and not watching people play randomizer. No, not randomizer. This is the pure experience. Also, how the hell are you? How's life? Oh, you've made him mad now. Look at him move faster. It's like one big dangly nut. So pure, you save states.
I don't know.
I mean, he has yet to actually effectively use a save state, so there is that. He's died twice, and both times had to go back to the save point. It's as pure as it needs to be. We're not having someone knowing some of the movement tricks and sequence break. Yeah, I don't know any of the move tricks or sequence breaks in this game, and I never will, so. Hey, look, you killed him. Now he's a platform.
I can jump on his head. Let me up! Oh, wait. Have I been here? No.
No. You've not been.
I saw that it was pink and I couldn't see above it, so.
So, look, yeah, I'll say look at your mini-map. Notice how the floor isn't white there, indicating that it is a hole in the ground. Fun fact, Super Metroid Zelda 3 use none of the same banks of memory. Like there might have been a point where
Super Missile
uses a console combo cartridge. Well, that would have been interesting. This is the first time I remember the whole boss changing colors, the door and health. Is it? I feel like I've seen that previous to this, but I could be wrong. Wah, wah. Super missiles! So Super Missiles open, I think, green doors, is it?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
What, you don't like those dudes? Come on.
Oh, now I'm gonna farm them.
This game is good about being like, farming, walk forward to it. Spawn the other pipe, maybe. You can knock dudes out the ceiling.
Crabs from ceiling.
Money, money, money. Just jump up there and don't, yeah, so you just kneel down and shoot it. Don't try and like jump shoot. I'm all pissed off. Up or down?
Where am I? Well, down
So,
is to that.
Everything that's a
rocket.
dot should be an item. So there should be an item under you. Hey, look, an item.
Yeah, there's something to the left of it.
To the right of it.
No, there was something to the left of it as well. Look.
That's a whole different area.
It is?
I mean, you'll find your way down there eventually. I don't remember when or how, but maybe it's the spot off to the right there. Hey, look. Hey, an item. Charge beam.
What is that?
It'll tell you. I thought. I don't remember. I think you can hold your shoot now and it'll be stronger. Yep.
Oh, I can. Oh, I can't keep it inside. How do I get up?
I don't remember. Like that. Go through the thing.
But there's stuff up there that has.
Oh, well, go up there then.
I'll go through the thingy when I'm good and ready.
Yeah, see, that's more effort than I'd ever be willing to put into a game there, dude. Look for spots in your map that don't have a bottom line. Yeah.
I cannot break that yet.
Whee! The yellow doors, I think you need the super bomb to open. I don't really remember. This is where in Zero Mission and Fusion, and then eventually Dread, they like made the ledge grapple, which made traversing so much better.
I don't know that I can get up there.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Back around. Because I can go up to the right.
Also, the jumping is better, I feel like, in the other games. I mean, obviously they're made about 15 years fucking apart.
So I
10
have
years
been
apart.
here.
But
That's the
yes,
save.
you have been there.
right?
No,
No,
the save's above you, but...
that's the missing back to the left.
Right.
So yeah, I guess down and to the right if I can't go to the other side.
Whee!
Waste of rocket.
Yeah, you'll get more. Go back. I feel like there's a secret on top of that pipe up there. I can't remember. I could be wrong. Stop getting hit by shit. No, I'm just crazy. Alright, never mind, sorry. He left the one bomb a parting gift. You're like, little bastards.
Maybe it's that one?
Nah, I don't think it is. I just don't remember where it was. Maybe got it mixed up with another spot. This is the game that made me love Metroid series. Yeah, Zero Mission Fusion talked about the controls so much better. Which is why later we're doing more and more action-y oriented. Yeah.
Why did they come out of
the side of the wall? Yeah, shoot the little blue light hole.
Why don't these guys get nearly as much energy? It feels like these guys got chipped.
Didn't make the game, man.
Oh, like health.
You might say he's a bit of a prickly personality. No? He's like that meme I sent you the other day about, I bet I get World War II, when it was all the old guys, like, all men between, like, age 20 and 30 missed report, and he's giving them a war. You always talk about everyone has a favorite war.
So, you didn't send me that meme.
Didn't I?
However, we did talk about it at the kitchen table once because I saw it and brought it up.
No, I think I sent it to you, like, last night.
I don't think you did.
Maybe I intended to, and I didn't.
Dude,
Yeah, I did right there. Last night, August 2nd.
that is the meme I was talking about, but I don't think I have that.
And then I said little loud there, Chief, because
Yeah,
we
I
were
got
trying to go
the-
to bed and you were
I got
like
the little
yelling
loud
at your
there, Chief.
friend.
Yeah, that was me and Matt playing stuff.
Certain.
Yeah, okay, I guess you did send it to me. I did not see it, though.
Oh, it's way too fiddly in Super Metroid. A ton in future versions.
Oh, it is 9 o'clock.
It is 9 o'clock. I guess technically we're done for the evening.
Well, I'm very okay with continuing playing this, actually.
You can play this some more.
I am enjoying this so far.
Yeah, I think it's a good game. Graphically, I think for the Super Nintendo, it's very pretty. Lots of different colors, lots of foreground, background. I think the enemies could be better looking sprites, but they're acceptable. They're more than fine. The music, I think, is very good. The other sound effects are okay, but like the music I feel for Super Metroid at the time is an example of extremely well done music on the Super Nintendo. It's not like Joey has school in the morning. That's true. Joey does not have school in the morning. I do have shit to do in the morning. So, gameplay. I mean, as we've discussed already at this point ad nauseum, like it's good. It's just not
maybe not the best of its kind, but it's enough for people to have it as their favorites.
Yes, it's acceptable
and
for
not
people to be
a small amount of people.
Right, like it's a great game, but no, I will not suck it up. I'm driving 5 hours tomorrow to take a bunch of Boy Scouts on a canoe trip, and then setting up a camp and doing everything else that involved with that. So no, I shall not. Yeah. So I'm gonna give Super Metroid a thumbs up because it is a good game, and I understand why everybody and their mom loves it. It is not my favorite Metroid game. In fact, I would say it's probably like my fourth. And there's only so many Metroid games. I think. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I will give this a thumbs up. I have never played a Metroid game, but it is not due to any dislike. I've just never had
never ran into them.
Any reason to play them because I play mostly multiplayer games with my friends.
I mean, it's mostly like 13 and 14-year-olds, bro. We're not gonna make little kids hitchhike.
I'm not comfortable hitchhiking.
You have a 3DS and a Switch. I don't know if I would look for Dread just because it's expensive, but you could probably find the remake of Samus Returns for your 3DS.
They shut down the eShop.
Well, I understand that, but it was released physically. It's a very good game. You should hunt that up. So that'll be it for tonight, unless you're gonna play this more this evening.
No.
And then Saturday night, we can turn this into the Saturday night game until you move in a week. You can play more on Saturday. No, we need to finish Kirby.
I was gonna say we need to finish.
We have
Kirby.
to finish Kirby. It's a character building exercise.
We are 2 levels from beating it.
All right. Well, what are we doing Saturday night then? Let's look at something awful. Oh, it's all awful. We got Bebe's Kids, Wheel of Fortune again, Mega Man Soccer or
we
Wizardry.
We could just spend the next.
Just use Saturday to make sure we beat Kirby.
Well, I'm just saying we could just spend the next however many it takes for me to beat Metroid. Beating Metroid.
Okay, that would give you 1, 2 days. 3 days.
3 more? You're right.
Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday. We move on Friday, Saturday.
I got 3 days to beat Metroid. I can do that.
Okay, anyway. We'll be back on Saturday night to at minimum play Kirby, and we'll figure out what we're doing between now and then. But that's it tonight, guys. Lord Goober, Stupid Monkey, Beej, and Wizard of Zardoz. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Thank you, Monkey, for hanging out the whole time. And we'll see any of you who pop in on Saturday. And thanks to anybody who watches this on VOD or YouTube later. Peace out.
See you guys.